Well, this morning I made a video on on this, but there was no sound. So I'm pretty sure we got sound now. I'm going to check it. And I did edit up that other footage and added sound. So let's see. It should. Well, this morning I made a video. We got sound. That other movie will be done here in just a second. And I'll post it. It's loading right now. I had to do a voiceover, but we'll go ahead and do the carving part right now. So I took a block plane and I planed off most of what doesn't look like a cowl, and then I took this I don't know what you call this, a number 26 X-Acto blade, and it's kind of like peeling an apple, really. And you just kind of whittle her down. Remember, you just want to whittle away whatever doesn't look like a cowl. And this cowl making is quite an art. And you got to give props to Ted Thatcher. Like I say, I've said it over and over again. He's the best cowl maker I've ever seen. I would not want a competition with him on making a cowl. He's got as long in making the cowl as I do making the airplane. So I'm going to tape this down so it doesn't move. We did a video. I don't know that I think I posted it and it took on the Continental, the landing gear. I'm hoping that it took, because we're going to cover that today. I think I have enough dope left to do that. I'm going to have to run over to Wix tomorrow, pick up some more dope for the mother project. Now, the only bad thing about moving the engine back, like I explained, is that it's going to be hard for a prime. So I have to make this cowl in such a way that I can reach my finger around and get onto the air cleaner. This will be the first airplane in quite a few years that I went radically away from my normal PA stunt plane. And by that I mean for PA airplanes, I've been using that Geobolt wing. And this year we're using the USA 1 wing, or the GeoXL wing. And believe it or not, that does make a big difference in flying characteristics of the airplane. I'm hoping that I'm going to like it. And I studied the flight characteristics pretty well of Chris's when it was flying. And it looked like it was pretty nice. So let's see if I like the looks of it. Yeah, it's not bad. So these streams, until I get some people over, I know are rather boring. They're just easier to make. And the other video should be loaded up. I just kind of wanted to give you just an idea of why that other video disappeared. It disappeared because there was no sound. But it'll be back here with sound. I probably should walk over and see if we can start uploading it. And yes, I am ambidextrous. You kind of have to be a mechanic. See what it looks like from this side now. Yeah. Gotta cut her back. Get it close with the carving, and then I'll break out the 30 grit sandpaper, and we'll really give it to business. The head is back here, so yeah, I should be able to do it. I'm going to buy a spindle sander. I think that would come in handy. There's a spindle sander on Craigslist for 30 bucks. So we got a little lump there. There's really not any easy way to do any of this stuff. And it all takes time. And most of all, it takes practice. Knowing what works. I see a lot of guys struggle doing everything the hard way. My lineage, meaning my ancestors, were all ship makers. They built wooden sailing ships. Even my grandfather, my dad's dad, built boats. He wasn't a wooden sailing ship, but he built boats for himself. But his father built ships out of wood. And I guess as far back as they can remember, my whole family did. My dad built a boat in Wisconsin in his attic, and they couldn't get it out. They had to take the wall apart. The door was too narrow. Now, I built motorcycles in my living room. But never a ship or an airplane. A real airplane in the living room or house. I don't see any questions. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can ask me a question in the chat section. I've enabled chat. The reason why I'm carving this is a lot faster than sanding. We don't want it to move. Put the tape back. Cut the tape off here, blend it in. Now, I'm not going to carve and sand this perfect until I'll sand a basic shape, but I won't actually blend it in all the way until I get it mounted, because I do not want to move. I have to see whether I have any 64th plywood. I'm not sure I do. Let me walk over and see if that other video is ready to upload. Okay, that first video that I made this morning is setting on the upload now. So in about 5 minutes I'll go to publish, and we'll show you how I got this basic block shape the easy way. You know, this whole cowl, there might be 20 minutes work in it. The whole thing from start to finish, you know, to this area right here, 20 minutes. And it's because of how I do it. The only bad thing about having a nice shop is you got to try to keep it clean. So, I'm thinking about taking movies of uh-oh, looks like we might have lost the stream here. No, I guess not. Taking movies of me preparing the trailer to go down to Paducah. I've got to load up these airplanes and bring the other ones in from the garage, and then Dan's gonna pick the yeah, it looks like we lost the stream.